Hi everyone, welcome to No Man's Sky Chimera. In Chimera we modify the No Man's Sky engine and see what procedural greatness we can achieve. First things first though, I'm sure you've all seen this the Sean Murray tweet indicating that we are getting 3 more updates probably this year, since he said 2024 is going to be a huge year for No Man's Sky. The images are blurred out by Sean Murray. Members of the community have discovered that 2 of the images do seem to perfectly resemble prior expeditions. One of them is just colored differently, so I don't know what that means, but the third one is a complete mystery, so I'm assuming that's going to be Worlds Update Part 2. However, I thought we were getting 3 Worlds Update, but maybe that was misconstrued. Maybe it's just that we're getting 3 additional updates for No Man's Sky this year. Now, that would put us at about 1 update per month beginning September. So that would be incredible. And if that's the case, I'm going to be really doubling down on my No Man's Sky content because I'm having such a blast. So guys, this is this planet. I had told you I was going to, stray away for the next few videos and not incorporate any snake terrain. Well, yeah, I mean, if there's a little bit of snake here and there, but snake terrain and lattice terrain, the web-like, really weird lattice terrain, and I started focusing more on. Well, I started playing 1.0 and Pathfinder, and I started doing some adjusting and tweaking and some biome changes and stuff, and trying to get a sort of 1.0 feel. And I couldn't quite do it, but I have to admit, this planet felt very legacy No Man's Sky, and I was happy. I was patting myself on the back. I was like, this is pretty nice. Now, there's no super extreme terrain here. Now, the terrain is modified, but there's no lattice, there's no snakes, and there's no super crazy high mountains up into the clouds that end up deforming, kind of taking strange shapes. It's a very legacy looking planet. And I was kind of happy that such a thing could be achieved in the current game. If you have never played the original No Man's Sky 1.0 or Foundations or Atlas Rises or Pathfinder, you should do it. Now, if you love all the taming animals and milking and bite beat and having all the customization of spaceships and stuff, that stuff didn't exist back then. It was a purely exploration driven game, and but there's a beauty to the art style. The aesthetics are even different than what we have now. You think, oh, this is No Man's Sky, this is how it always looked. No. And it was not uglier in the past. It has a completely different art style. I mean, when I say completely different art style, you'll have to look for yourself. You know what? There's a channel, he's called Beta TV, and I remember that's all he did was play Legacy No Man's Sky. That's all he cared about, and he'd record these beautiful planets. So I'll leave a link to his channel, Beta TV, and it's just, I think there's no commentary and just him exploring the beautiful planets of the legacy versions of No Man's Sky. And so if you're an explorer, that means something to you. If you're not, if you're into base building and you're into combat and stuff like that, well, then you probably don't care. You don't care about the aesthetic beauty maybe of past versions of No Man's Sky. But I sure as hell do, let me tell you. Because there were some, and if you look back on my old videos too, of when I did Chimera testing on the legacy versions, oh my gosh, I was really proud of some of the worlds that I was able to get, because they were just insane. And there is an aesthetic difference between 1.0, Foundations, Pathfinder, Atlas Rises, and so on and so forth, until you get to next. There are pretty significant aesthetic changes in the just the overall appearance of the game. And it's really cool because it's almost like, owning those old legacy versions. And you can still, I think you can still, there's ways to download the old legacy versions on PC anyways. And it's really worth it if you're an explorer. It really is. Anyways, I encourage that. But, here we are in modern day. We have Worlds Part 1. We have 3 more updates coming. Allegedly this year. Sean Murray didn't say that, but the community is, because of Sean Murray's emphasis on 2024 being this super huge year for No Man's Sky. So I hope that's true. I hope it's not 3 more updates, through to 2025, because, I mean, that would make sense though, because typically we have big updates. I mean, we have expeditions like what every couple of months maybe, but like big updates maybe 4 months or something. So I mean, because technically then 3 updates could take almost a year, right? Or 8 months or something. So hopefully that's not the case. But speculation is we're going to be getting 3 more updates for 2024. Now that would be awesome. And so now, of course, as an explorer, I'm hoping that all 3 updates are Worlds updates. I want Worlds Part 2, Part 3, and Part 4. That's right. Sean Murray doesn't care what I think, but that's what I want. But it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So, back to this world. I don't know what you guys think. If you guys... I don't know if this is a style that you like. But it is a legacy looking planet. And I was just so charmed. And so it's not extreme. There's not a bunch of craziness. But it just had that nostalgic charm for me. And some of you may be looking at it going, it doesn't really look that much like 1.0 to me. Well, because it's not 1.0. But close enough. And I was really happy. You know what else is funny about this? The way this world turned out? Is that there are so many pebbles. Like large... I don't know, they're almost like, hand-sized pebbles all over the ground. So everywhere you walk, you can't quite tell in this. I don't know if you can tell by the stagger in the way I'm walking. Not here. Here there's not. But in all of the surface, besides areas like this, in all of the grassy areas, there's so many pebbles that, it's very arduous to walk. You walk, but there's like a you stumble every, I don't know if you noticed it or not. Anyways, it was kind of charming. I didn't mind, I don't mind stuff like that. Some people say, some players say, I don't want crazy planets because they're so hard to traverse. All my vehicles don't work very well, and I just, I just want smooth terrain. Okay, well, I'm the complete opposite. They can just keep their vehicles and keep their, all the base building and everything. All I want to do is explore. Now, of course, we have it all. We do have it all. We're spoiled. Hello Games has done a great job with giving us so many dozens of updates, or, but the other thing about vehicles and all that, don't forget you have a terrain manipulator, okay? And so if you wanted to drive around, you could just build a racetrack. You could just level out the terrain. So I'd rather have extremely diverse alien environments, alien planets that are hard to traverse, where I could just level it myself. Maybe there could be a more, a larger scale terrain manipulation tool. Maybe there is. I don't even know. But anyways, I'm an explorer. That's just me. I just want to have as diverse amount of planets as we can in No Man's Sky. Guys, 3 more updates, hopefully this year. Cannot wait. Thank you so much for stopping by. We'll see you next time.